Hi guys, it's Simon C. Welcome to this new AI radar. Today I have for you news about the artificial intelligence race. A recent report from Center for Data Innovation, written by Daniel Castro, Michael McLaughlin and Eline Chivot, compared China, the European Union and the United States in terms of their relative standing in the AI economy by examining 6 categories of metrics: talent, research, development, adoption, data, and hardware. The report found that despite China's bold AI initiative, in 2017 the Communist Party of China set 2030 as the deadline for leading the world in AI, the United States still leads in absolute terms. China comes in second, and the European Union lags further behind. This order could change in coming years, though, as China appears to be making more rapid progress than either the United States or the European Union. The United States leads in 4 of the 6 categories, namely talent, research, development, and hardware. China leads in 2, adoption and data, and European Union leads in none, although it is closely behind the United States in terms of talent. Indeed, the European Union has the talent to compete with the United States and China. It has more AI researchers than its peers and typically produces the most research as well. However, there is a disconnect between the amount of AI talent in the European Union and its commercial AI adoption and funding. Artificial intelligence startups in the United States and China both received more venture capital and private equity funding in 2017 alone than the European Union AI startups received in 3 years covering 2016 through 2018. The European Union's laggard position reduces its ability to not only enjoy the economic and social benefits of AI, but also influence global AI governance, which is a goal of the European Commission. The United States has a strategic plan to retain the top spot and, by some measures, already leads in influential papers, hardware, and AI talent, even though many experts question its efficacy. Indeed, other wealthy nations want a place in the World AI League, like the UK and France, Germany and Japan. Despite vigorous academic and public discussion, governments have been slow to prioritize the ethics of AI, states an anonymous editorial on Nature. The United States and China are too preoccupied with the top prize and show little appetite to work with other countries and develop codes of practice. Other nations can fill this leadership vacuum. For example, officials from Canada and France have been working to establish an international panel on artificial intelligence to be launched at the G7 Summit of World Leaders taking place these days in Biarritz, France. But for the panel to be credible, especially when it comes to public trust in artificial intelligence, argues the writer, its secretariat and sponsoring governments will need to ensure that it follows the evidence and that its advice is free from interference. To achieve this, panel members will need to be protected from direct or indirect lobbying by companies, pressure groups, and governments, especially by those who regard ethics as a brake on innovation, points out the writer. That also means that panel members will need to be chosen for their expertise, not for which organization they represent. The panel also needs the support of more countries, but it must also commit to openness and transparency. Scientific advice must be published in full, and meetings should be open to observers and the media. Furthermore, on Inside Higher, David Matthews reports that Germany, France and Japan have joined forces to fund research into human-centered artificial intelligence that aims to respect privacy and transparency, in the latest sign of a global split with the US and China over the ethics of artificial intelligence. The three countries' funding agencies have put out a joint call for research proposal backed by an initial €7.4 million, which is equivalent to $8.2 million. They stressed that they share the same values and warned that the technology has the potential to violate individual privacy and right to informational self-determination. Observers see the move as part of a wider divergence in AI research priorities, with Europe plus Japan and potentially Canada, as I explained you 2 minutes ago, taking the lead on its ethical development. What about smaller countries? Joseph Giordimaina, on a newsbook, a magazine from Malta, I suppose, reports that the Malta.AI Taskforce, which has been commissioned by the Maltese government to draft Malta's artificial intelligence national strategy in the context of the broader European Union AI alliance, I suppose, is launching a public consultation on its proposed ethical AI framework document. Malta towards trustworthy AI is seeking public feedback on guiding artificial intelligence principles and trustworthy AI requirements as set out in the mentioned document, says Giordimaina. The purpose of the Malta Ethical AI Framework is to establish a set of guiding principles and trusted AI governance and control practices that can serve as the foundation for the design and implementation of these broader constructs. The Malta Ethical AI Framework is believed to have been developed based on these four objectives, points out Giordimaina: a human-centric approach, respect for all the applicable laws and regulations, human rights and democratic values, maximize the benefits of AI systems while preventing and minimizing their risks, aligned with emerging international standards and norms around artificial intelligence ethics. As for Whateverly, it started to take steps to catch up and be competitive for an epoch in which, likely, the most important place in the AI world will be already taken. But that's another story. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It's all for today. See you next time with AI Radar. Bye.